Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammad wa ashabi Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammad wa barik wa sallam alayhi. Alama Hafiz Shamsuddin Sakhawi rahmatullah alayhi narrates on the authority of some holy men. The prominent part of faith is the recital of Durood Sharif for the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. Reciting Durood Sharif with continuity and punctuality, with love and reverence, and as performance of a duty, is acknowledgement of beneficence. And it is an essential acknowledgement of the beneficence of the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam, because he has showered innumerable favors and benefactions upon us. He sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam will be our intercessor and manage our salvation, deliver us from Jahannam, and be instrumental to our entry in Jannah. It is through him sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam that our humble actions bear fruit and we achieve salvation and distinction. Sa'adatul Darrain, page 90. Alama Aqlashi rahmatullah alayhi narrates, there is no better and more beneficial means of salvation than reciting Durood Sharif for he sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam, whom even Allah Ta'ala and his angels recite Durood Sharif. It is a bargain wherein there is no loss. Reciting Durood Sharif morning and evening has become a habit with the saints. Grip Durood Sharif firmly. It will purify your soul and actions, and you will achieve your highest hopes and aspirations, and will be immune from the horrors of the Day of Judgment. Al-Qawl al-Badi', page 136. Sa'adatul Darrain, page 90. Recite Durood Sharif abundantly for him who is the Lord of Lords, who is a treasure of auspiciousness sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. The recital of Durood Sharif for that most perfect personage is a means of acquiring happiness and blessings, and avoiding harmful things. And for every Durood Sharif that you recite, Allah Ta'ala has ordered 10 blessings, forgiveness of 10 sins, sublimation by 10 degrees, and also prayers from the angels for your bliss. Sa'adatul Darrain, page 91. Imam Shireen rahmatullah alayhi said, we have a covenant with the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam to recite Durood Sharif abundantly morning and evening. We must tell our fellow Muslims the recompense and reward of reciting Durood Sharif and persuade them to recite Durood Sharif in order to express their devotion to the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. If Muslims make it a routine to recite Durood Sharif from 1,000 to 10,000 times in the morning and evening, it will be superior to all virtuous actions. The reciter should perform ablution and recite Durood Sharif with full concentration, because it is also a supplication like our 5 regular daily prayers. However, ablution is not a stipulation. Durood Sharif is a means to acquire proximity to the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. The Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam has no equal in the universe. He sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam is the only one whom Allah Ta'ala has delegated full authority. Therefore, for anyone who serves the Lord by reciting Durood Sharif with sincerity and devotion, even the most haughty bow their heads to him, and all the Muslims will show him respect. The auspiciousness of Durood Sharif was witnessed in the case of the favorites of the kings. Shaykh Nuruddin Sufi rahmatullah alayhi used to recite Durood Sharif 10,000 times daily, and Shaykh Ahmed Zawawi rahmatullah alayhi recited Durood Sharif 40,000 times each day. Sa'adatul Darrain, page 91. Abul Abbas Jayjani rahmatullah alayhi affirmed, recitation of Durood Sharif for the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam is the key to every goodness and virtue, every mystery and invisibility. Therefore, whosoever ignores it will be deleted and condemned, and will have no share in the proximity to Allah Ta'ala. Moreover, Abul Abbas Jayjani rahmatullah alayhi wrote a letter to a devotee of his that of all the recitals of praise and names of Allah Ta'ala, the recital whose benefit is the maximum, whose fruit is sweet, whose conclusion is most magnificent, is the recitation of Durood Sharif for the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam with total concentration. Durood Sharif attracts every good thing here and in the hereafter, and it repels every mischief. He who resorts to the recitation of Durood Sharif would become one of the closest friends of Allah Ta'ala. Sa'adatul Darrain, page 92. Hazrat Khawaja Ata Allah rahmatullah alayhi affirmed, One who cannot pray and fast as supererogation must recite the praise and names of Allah Ta'ala and Durood Sharif for Rasul Akram sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam abundantly. The Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam has vouchsafed that Allah Ta'ala blesses him with 10 durood who recites 1 durood for the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. This means that recital of Durood Sharif once will outweigh an individual's lifelong virtues because Allah Ta'ala will increase the efficacy of Durood Sharif according to His magnificence. Of course, that is not the limit. He can grant 1 for 1, 1 for 10, and even more. As a matter of fact, Allah Ta'ala can grant beyond our limited comprehension. Sa'adatul Darrain, page 93. Allama Kastalani rahmatullah alayh, the interpreter of Sahih Bukhari, affirms, the best, the most sublime, the most excellent, the most exquisite, the most consummate recital, dhikr, is the recital of Durood Sharif for the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. Sa'adatul Darrain, page 94. Shah Abdul Rahim rahmatullah alayh, father of Shah Waliullah Muhaddith Dahlavi rahmatullah alayh, is related to have said, whatever we have attained through the auspiciousness of Durood Sharif. Al-Qawlul Jameel, page 103. Shah Waliullah Muhaddith Dahlavi rahmatullah alayh said, one of the excellences of Durood Sharif is that its reciter is immune from worldly degradation and his honor is always safe and secure. Hazrat Ali Khawas rahmatullah alayh said, you may be in dire need of something. If you recite Durood Sharif for the Holy Last Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam 1,000 times with full concentration and invoke Allah Ta'ala's mercy, your needs will definitely be fulfilled. Hajjatul Alal Alameen, volume 21, page 442. Sheikh Abdul Aziz Taqiyuddin rahmatullah alayh is quoted as having said, Durood Sharif is the most exalted of all the voluntary acts of worship. Nuzhatun Nazirin, page 32. Shah Abdul Haq Muhaddith Dahlavi rahmatullah alayh offers this supplication at the end of his book, Akhbarul Akhyar. O Allah, I am a sinful person. All my acts smack of hypocrisy and shortcoming. I have nothing worthwhile to offer except 1 Durood Sharif recited in total humility, devotion, and abjection. O my Lord, is there any place in your universe more blessed than here where Durood Sharif is being recited? It is my faith that this act of mine will be acceptable in your court, because this Durood Sharif is itself recommendation enough for anyone. Akhbarul Akhyar, page 326. Abdul Layth Samarqandi rahmatullah alayh relates the adage, even if there had been no other benefit of Durood Sharif than that it contains glad tidings of intercession, it would have been proper for the wise not to ignore it, whereas actually it has salvation, pardon, and Allah Ta'ala's blessings. Tanbihul Ghafilin, page 161. Hazrat Tawakkul Shah rahmatullah alayh relates, when a Muslim gets absorbed in prayer and worship, he is beset by temptations and tribulations. A very good quality of Durood Sharif is that its reciter is not visited by any trial or temptation, and he is in Allah Ta'ala's protection. Zikri Khair, page 194. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad wa ashabi Sayyidina wa Mawlana Muhammad wa barik wa sallam alayhi.